guys? What's happening? Yesterday, going to little Beatles today. Let's see. So I got this written out in tab. It's pretty straightforward. It's a quick arrangement of Yesterday. It's nothing too crazy, but it's a really cool song. So I wanted to just have a little arrangement of it, and but I thought I'd go over it quickly, the changes, because it's a really it's an iconic song, and it's got some cool changes. And it's in F, which is kind of cool. Anyway, so the intro, right? F, but then it goes to it. The changes are less like a pop tune and more like a jazz song, because for starters we have this A train thing. I call this the A train thing. When you one chord F, you go to the 2 chord, which would normally be minor, but you change it to dominant 7. So that's the A train thing. To G, C7, back there. And this does a similar thing, but a little more subtle, more pop-ish, right? So we got F, what is it? F, G7, then B flat major 7. So the B flat is, we're on G7, and then you're going up to B flat. It's kind of like going to G minor. The relative minor of B flat is G minor. So if it was a jazz song, you'd have F to G7, and then it would go to G minor 7 to C7, and then back to F. But in this case, we're going F to G7, and the B flat, which is kind of G minor-ish, kind of C7-ish, but that's what's being used as the pull back to F. So it's just F to G7, so you get that B, and then in B flat, you get that B flat, of course, and then when you go back to A, that resolves to A. So it makes a really nice cadence. B flat, back to F. And I heard some historian, musician guy talking about how that wasn't common back in the 60s. It was like people weren't using that cadence, the 4 to 1, B flat to F. So that was like a new thing. It wasn't new, but Beatles had taken it from like hymnals. There was some type of hymnal gospel music. He referenced them just using it, but it wasn't in pop music. So at the time, it was kind of new for pop to use that cadence, 4 to 1. That's what he said. It's on YouTube. F. Now it goes to D minor from the F, but it uses the 2-5 to pull to it, which is unusual for a pop song. So the 2-5 pulling a D minor 7 to A7. Technically in F, this is unusual too. Normally in F, when you go into the minor, you'd use the 2-5 of D minor, but it would be E minor 7 flat 5, because B flat, we already seen there's a B flat in the song. There's a B flat in that chord. So by using this E minor 7 without the B flat, it's technically a key change to D, G, something with a B. It doesn't even make sense. It's just a 2-5 pulling to a minor chord where you're not using the minor 7 flat 5. You're just using the regular. He's introducing the B in the melody right there. And interestingly enough, it works completely well. So it's almost like you're going to D Dorian, but then right back to B flat. These subtle key changes. So E minor 7, A7. Well, technically that pulls to D major, but again, like I said, whatever. He's just that's what they did, and it worked. It worked almost better than if they used the E minor 7 flat 5. So go figure. That's really cool. So we're on D minor. It uses a descending bass to C in the bass, which brings us down to the B flat, the 4 chord, up to the 5 chord, C7, back to 1 with a sus 4. Bass goes to E because we're walking down to a D minor. And here's that cadence again: D minor, G7, B flat, F. All right, so that's that. It's pretty straightforward. And then the B section, I thought it had kind of a Baroque sound. So I purposely wrote some bass notes to like bring out the baroqueness, but really it's just E minor 7 to A7 to 2-5 to D, and that D quickly pulls down to B flat, back to C, C7, which resolves to F, then another 2-5, E minor 7, A7 to D, quickly pulls down to B flat, C7, pulls back to F. That's it. And then so the bass notes I just stuck in there, just kind of pull like, you know, E in the bass because it's an E chord, and then we'll go into A, so I just did a half step below A, then half step below D because we're going to D. There's a chromatic bass, you know, from C to B flat. You can find bass like, you know, make up stuff like that. That's all just notes of the C chord of the bass. That seemed to work. Same pull here. Now a chromatic bass line under 5, 4, 3, 2. So you get back to C. A bass line that goes the C chord notes, uses C chord, E in the bass, G in the bass, chromatic, G flat. So that's the bass line, you know. I don't know if to some people's ears it might not sound like a good fit, but if you're interested in it, that's what's, you know. So if you hear it in up tempo, it's got a very baroque sound. So that's my Beatles lesson for today, and I'll have this arrangement written out in tab if you have any questions. Doing arrangements and stuff is fun. This one is pretty straightforward. There wasn't a whole lot I could think of to, you know, to make it much more interesting, but it's playable. You know, if you ever get a request for Yesterday, it works. It gives you some, you know. Okay, cool. Any questions? Let me know. We'll see you next time with the next. I have to play us out with something. Prepared for this. That's why I'm going to play